I love cartoons, and ever since I was a child, whenever I could, I would watch them. That's why today we are going to look at 100 years of cartoons, for one reason, I'm bored. And we are going to evaluate each decade from 0 to 10, to see which one is the most revolutionary. The first cartoon ever made is the one that I'm showing right now in the screen. So let's start by watching that. This cartoon seems a little old. Okay, from that to that, didn't change anything, but okay. Okay, I give this decade a 4 out of 10. Now we have Jerty the dinosaur. Okay. Now this is just an image. What's the interest of that? Now from the end of this decade we have Philip the cat, which had better animations, clearly movements, better textures, colors. Seems a little bit better. From one decade to other decade, didn't change much. Just changed small things like the colors, the textures. So I'm giving this decade a 7 out of 10. Now we have Steamboat Willie, which is the first Mickey Mouse cartoon ever made. So I think this is going better than the previous decade. We have Popeye now. Okay, these two cartoons have clearly more better movements, more better colors, more better anything. It's revolutionary because it's the first Mickey Mouse cartoon ever made. So I'm giving this decade a 8 out of 10. Okay, this is a new decade. We now have Betty Boop. Let's watch. These clearly have more fluid movements, as you can see here. And we also got the first Donald Duck cartoon ever made, and it's no longer old, and it's not in black and white. This is a wonderful innovation, and from Donald Duck to Snow White didn't change much, but okay. Considering that this decade colored its cartoons and improved the quality of fluid movements, I'll give the 1930s a 9 out of 10. Time for the 1940s. Okay, we have the first Bugs Bunny cartoon, and it's one of the best cartoons ever made on the planet. So I think this decade will be better than the previous ones. We have also Tom and Jerry. This decade has the most iconic cartoons we ever watched in our lives. So I think this is gonna win. Now we have Bambi, we have Daffy Duck. I don't know why this is in black and white, because the previous ones are colorful, and this cartoon is just old. We have the Friendly Ghost, Gumby, we have the Woody the Woodpecker. This is another iconic. Now because of the 40s has two iconic animations, I give this a 9 plus out of 10. I don't give a 10 because can be better decades, but I think this decade is gonna win. Now I have this cartoon that has become the movie, Yogi Bear, Pink Panther. Oh wait. This decade has the Charlie Brown, Pink Panther and Scooby-Doo. Plus my mom really likes Pink Panther. So I'm giving this decade a 10 out of 10 more. So far it's winning. It's time for the 70s. We have Nickelodeon, which is one of the most watched cartoons channels. I can't believe this decade only has Nickelodeon. Now, I know Nickelodeon is one of the best TV shows, but just one thing. No. I'm giving this decade 6 out of 10. Now, I know it might not be just that, but we are reacting based on the video. Afterwards, I watched a bunch of cartoons like The Simpsons, Garfield, Thomas the Train, and many others from this decade, and I decided to give it a 10 out of 10 plus for having so many iconic cartoons. I gave the 90s a 10 out of 10 because it's literally more of the same, but with good cartoons, obviously. From 2000 to 2010, it's just like more of the same, but we have Regular Joe, which is one of my favorite shows ever, so I'm giving 9 out of 10. Then they have these Disney 3D movies full of effects, but I'm not sure if we can count them as cartoons. So for the 2010 decade, I only give it a 10 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 plus, because I think that movies don't count as cartoons, but it remains a very good decade. Here are all my ratings, and remember that I only based them on the video. I was kind of unfair, I know, because I'm not very good at evaluating. But hey, that was the video, and without boring you anymore, bye. And subscribe for more videos like this.